Hello, welcome back to the channel. Let's see which zodiac sign needs the next reading. We have Leo. Welcome back, Leo people and placements. Let us dive in. Alrighty, I feel guided to this deck a little bit. Let's get you the dice from your highest team of light, ancestors, spirit team, angels, and guides for Leo people and placements. Okay, interesting. You could be doing deep shadow work or tapping into like traumatic things, alchemizing that. Maybe this is about intimacy or power dynamics, insecurities. Okay, let's see, Leo. There could also be a new opportunity for you in work. There's something about potential. Ace of Cups to start your reading. Wow, this could be about a love relationship. There's something about like working in harmony or in parallel with somebody, like matching someone's frequency, or I don't know. Tell me more, because you can kind of see the two dolphins are kind of like parallel. Especially if you're like moving out of some kind of conflictual time. I'm seeing the Ten of Cups in the bottom, so in the reverse. So there could have been some kind of arguments or conflicts that you could have had in a love situation potentially. There's something about looking at different options. Something about a house as well, because I've never noticed, but there's like a little castle in that cup at the top there, right? I didn't even notice that. What is that? Like a woman in one of them? She has like dark black hair. I didn't even notice these things before. So maybe there's something about a house, but then there's a snake. You can see that snake right there. What is that thing beside it? It's like a staff or something. Then interesting. Yeah, you could be maybe just like evaluating all your decisions, all your options right now. Anything else for Leo? Yeah, something about maybe your finances could be important here, like how to attract greater stability, or you could be dealing with a feminine who has earth sign placements. Leo messages, if you're not this feminine. The Empress, wow. This is a woman who embodies the four queens. Very nurturing. Could be very gentle as well. Could like children, art, gardening, fashion. There's some kind of clarity and transformation, because I'm seeing in my mind's eye like a bunch of monarch butterflies like flying off. And I think they go down to Mexico or something like that. So maybe there's something about like a transformation or a journey of some sort. Some kind of freedom. Yeah, Two of Cups in the reverse here. Interesting. This could be a relationship that fell apart. Any more? Oh, I almost said Sag. Could be dealing with a Sag or somebody with Sagittarius placements. Leo, you could be like understanding or like studying your options or expanding your field of view in some sense regarding a love relationship or a relationship in general. Yeah, there's something about a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles here that flew out in the furthermost right position. So there's something about that approaching you, like a new beginning for long-term stability. There's something about or understanding something clearly, or communicating clearly, or evaluating something clearly. What do you actually want? Interesting. There could have been some kind of conflict in communication with the feminine in the past, or in a love situation in the past. There could have been a rest period after this. Some kind of division. Somebody could be reflecting on this or wanting to reach out, or something more for Leo. There's something like that somebody might want to invest in for the long term. Tell me more. Ten of Swords, Three of Cups. Yeah, there's something of like a long-term stable situation or some kind of long-term happiness that somebody here could be focusing on. Either the feminine, this Queen of Earth, this Queen of Pentacles could be seeing something more clearly, or this could also just be you seeing something clearly. Like where to invest your time or energy, or who to collaborate with. Someone here could drink a lot or likes to drink with their friends as well. Maybe they like to smoke or eat together, or reminisce on memories or something like that. Leo. Color green could be relevant for that situation. Yeah, so Emperor here. So we have the Empress and Emperor on different sides. So you could be this Emperor if you're the masculine. You could have been dealing with this feminine in the past, or this just could mean that you're taking charge and going for some new beginning, or something long term or stable, or something financial. You could be like exiting some kind of like loops. Yeah, some like repetitive loop patterns. 8 of Swords in the reverse. Let's go ahead and search that up. 8 of Swords. Reversed. Breaking free from self-imposed limitations and finding empowerment. Yeah, with the Emperor there, wow. It suggests release from negative thought patterns and a newfound clarity, allowing you to see opportunities in your own worth more clearly. The card encourages you to take control of your situation and embrace a more positive mindset. Interesting. You are literally moving away from a state of feeling trapped or restricted, often by your own thoughts or fears. You're gaining a clearer perspective on your situation, allowing you to see solutions and opportunities that were previously obscured. This card signifies taking charge of your life, confronting your fears, and recognizing your own strength and resilience. Love and relationships, overcoming fear. You're releasing anxieties and insecurities that may have been hindering relationships, allowing you to connect with others on a deeper level. Hope and growth. The reverse 8 of Swords brings hope and encouragement to let go of negative relationship patterns, fostering self-acceptance and inner contentment. That's beautiful. And it says finance. You are actively seeking solutions to financial challenges and are no longer allowing limitations to hold you back. The card encourages you to take charge of your career and financial situation, believing in your abilities to overcome obstacles, breaking free self-acceptance, and taking action. Intriguing. Maybe this is in regards to like something long-term or finance. Sorry, I didn't notice it was given a shadow. Let's see what else. Very interesting. Good energy, honestly, to have it with the Ace of Pentacles there. With like, it's like you're seeing your options with the 7 of Cups upright. You could be reflecting on where do you want to go next from here, or how to work with somebody. Yeah, but there's something here about like happiness on your mind for sure, like how to head there. Yeah, you're coming out of some sad times. You could be tapping more into your passion. Beautiful energy. Let's see what else we can get. Messages for Leos. Yeah, there could be some kind of like storm dissipating or better weather. Clarity emerging. It's like after the storm is blown, you see what remains and what you can make do of kind of energy. Anything else for Leo? And their shoes wanted to pop out a little bit. Boss up in the reverse or sideways. That's interesting. Maybe you're like giving up a position you've had. Tell me more. All is fair. Tell me more. You could have a grandmother figure around you. Leo. Blissed out. It's like going with the vibe. Yeah. In your bag. Nice. In the future position. Let's see. 19. It says, fulfillment, happiness, euphoria. Take time to show gratitude for all the good. The card means play, success, and joy define this time or event. Chase experiences that feel electric. So you could be just like realizing you have to prioritize your joy and what makes you happy. You may find yourself in awe of what is possible as life's greatest gifts are illuminated. That's nice. This could be about creativity, happiness, joy, maybe even work, positions at work. Let's see, messages for Leo's most important vital message from their highest teams of light, Angel Michael and Guardian Angels, and most beneficial ancestors. We have summer berries here, citrus fruits, paper boats. Interesting. Yeah, insects and paper boats in the reverse, but summer berries upright. I like that. Someone here, side note, could like not like tomatoes or something like that. You say tomato, I say tomato. You say potato, I say potato. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato. Let's call the whole thing off. So maybe there's something about Louis Armstrong. I think he sang that. I think it was like in all the 90s love movies. Summer berries, ripening, sweetness, and maturity. Yeah, so maybe there's almost like a maturity happening here, like something forming tangibly. Be wary of picking your harvest too early and risking losing the sweetness of it all. This could be regarding home or family. We live in a fast world that was never meant to be so fast. It takes months for fruits and vegetables to reach maturity, and there's an important lesson to be learned by observing their growth. Yeah, so maybe you're growing a lot at this time. Your situation needs time to ripen, like the summer berries. Pick the harvest too early, and it could be sour, bitter, or tough to chew, whereas patience is rewarded by the sweet bounty of juicy fruit. You're on the right path, but it takes more time before you reach the desired outcome, so use the time to tend to small tasks. The garden requires you to be watchful of weeds and pests. We did have insects in the reverse. And you can apply the same logic to your goals. This could also just be like mental like projections, because anything we give energy to, right, it charges it and creates it, like in our work field. So you could be kind of like cutting out or eliminating any toxicity, burning it at the stake. I'm just kidding. No, but shaking it off your aura. Employ practical actions like getting organized or evaluating your progress to help you determine your next steps. Accept that this is the process and it is out of your control. Things will progress in the proper time, and any attempts to speed things along could leave you with undesirable results. So maybe there's something about tempering, like kind kind of taking that more long-term kind of earth-based approach, those earth sign pentacle, like Knight of Pentacle energy. I'm seeing when this card appears, you can trust that you are safely working towards your long-term goals and you will find success. But this is about establishing like good decisions and tangible decisions and actions. It may take longer than you'd like, but nevertheless, it will happen. This could be regarding like something you're creating, manifesting. Could be something about happiness or children or leadership, your soul, dating, romance. Yeah, we have in your bag in the future position with grief underneath it in the reverse. So you're like overcoming some grief, which allows you to kind of tap into the abundance. You could be grounding with trees or something like that. But very nice. You could also be tapping into your heart chakra a lot more with that color green, which is allowing you to attract or align yourself with greater abundance or something. So let's see what else we can get for Leos. Messages for Leo energies. People in placements from their highest teams of light, ancestors and angels. Persecution, Inquisition kind of wanted to come out. Someone here could have been racist, side note. I don't know. There's something about maybe don't take that. I don't know. Phobias in the reverse. Yeah, so you could be overcoming some kind of fears. This could be around feminines or like accepting or like attracting or feeling attractive or enjoyment, pleasure. Finances sideways. So like the more that you kind of overcome these fears of enjoying, you actually are able to manifest greater abundance, it seems. And wisdom, yeah, it's like you're tapping into wisdom, your third eye. This is awesome energy. Very proud. Anything else for Leos? Yeah, there could be a door opening here. Like it's almost like you're aligning your frequency with something or harmonizing with something. Interesting. You could just be enjoying life more, which kind of turns everything around. Angels, yeah, you could be calling in angels or working with your angels or your spirit team, guardians, and guides. Beautiful energy. Very peaceful. So if you've been overthinking, you could be like quelling that by calling and praying constantly, calling on your angels. So let's get you juicy messages for Leos from their spirit team. Most important vital messages for their highest, most important timeline for Leo energies. Something about keeping your mind, body focused or centered on positivity could be relevant. Leo. From their spirit team, guardians and guides for Leo. There could be something about offering something as well. Like I'm seeing somebody like offer a juicy fruit or like a pomegranate or like a peach. Tell me more for Leos. People in placements. Most important vital messages, please, from their highest teams of light, angels, guardians, and guides, and ancestors. Thank you. Okay, we have quite a few. We have has an eye on your abundance. We have just laugh. So that's important. Marcosius could be a demon or spirit themes relevant here. Delegating time well. Cloak up. It says you could be keeping things private. You are being talked about in a good way. It says they are an agent of chaos. It says night owl. It says alliance in the reverse. No decision is insignificant. Or it could have been upright. I don't know. Dream job incoming. Making you lose your essence. We have be with people that uplift your soul. Attracted to your abundance. Life is going to take a better turn. Practice daily mindfulness and self-awareness. Feels under your spell. Would throw sand in your face. Don't believe everything you tell yourself. Don't play small. Keep pushing forward. Okay, nice. Nurgle could be a demon or spirit with themes relevant to this reading. Obsessed with causing/trying to cause you harm. They're trying to bully you. We have they will cheat on you eventually. I don't know if that was upright or reversed. They're just trying to pull on your energy and distract you from your timeline. We have pray for strength. We have intuition level up, tuning into it. We have recycling your energy, rejuvenation. Likes art/music, so you could be doing this with art or music, fly free. We have they are influenced by dark entities. We have they're the reason why you were struggling. We have say no if you feel weird about it. We have love is understanding. Let me just take this. Okay. Or maybe defend yourself in the reverse, I think, in the future, but take it as you will. Maybe you do need to defend yourself, or maybe you need to open yourself, I'm not sure. Or maybe if you were defensive, don't be, I don't know. They were stressing you out more than benefiting your life. Happiness equals aligned, balanced chakras. Wanted to try and bust your bubble. They were hateful and spiteful towards you. Feels under your spell. Okay, good partner. I don't know if that was upright or reverse. Play dumb. Interesting. You shall not pass, Gandalf. Negative entities want you in pain. Sigils. You could be like utilizing like positive sigils to protect yourself or working with sigils. Loves your love and light. and you don't have time to be on the phone with them. Okay. And feed off you without adding anything to you. So maybe it was like really imbalanced the situation or something like that. So let's get you actions and advice for Leo's most important vital actions. The Fool, similar energy to Aquarius. That's interesting. Leo's what's most important actions? Stepping out of short-sightedness or confusion or superficiality. What? The High Priestess in the reverse as part of your advice. Well, usually I take the High Priestess as meaning like maybe going within, but let's see if we can get clarity, please, for Leo's actions and advice, please. Changing your perspective, which allows you to overcome some kind of fears or ending. Interesting. So it's like you're taking control back over your energy or something. Yeah, something could have been very dangerous as well. I'm seeing that scene from the Ninth Gate where he was hiding the book in the bookstore, and he comes back. Johnny Depp, who's the main character, is a pretty slow movie. I don't know, watch it if you want, but he comes into the bookstore and he sees his friend hanging there. So maybe there's something about hanging someone up to dry or hanging someone out to dry or something like that. Some kind of justice, some kind of balance, some kind of clarity. Okay, anything else for their actions? Interesting, the Hierophant in the reverse. Yeah, so maybe this is like with the Hierophant and the High Priestess, who are generally a pair, but they're both in the reversed. So there's something about like staying away from a commitment or changing a belief system, but we're going to definitely see more specifically on is the High Priestess reversed. Okay. The High Priestess in reverse can indicate suppressed feelings, secrets, or lack of self-trust, leading to missed opportunities or misinterpretations. Alternatively, it may suggest a need to balance intuition with logic, or be wary of misinformation or hidden agendas. Interesting. As advice. Let's see what this means. Okay, it says a High Priestess reverse advises you to trust your intuition, but also be aware of potential deception or lack of clarity. It suggests a need to confront inner truth, seek clarity, and reassess hidden or unspoken issues. This card encourages introspection and self-reflection to understand deeper meanings and hidden emotions. The reversed High Priestess emphasizes the importance of listening to your inner voice and trusting your intuition, even if it's telling you something challenging or uncomfortable. So maybe this is about like not repressing something. It suggests a need to step away from distractions and delve into your subconscious to uncover hidden feelings and truths. This card indicates that you need to address unspoken issues, either personal dilemmas or conflicts with others, to move forward. Interesting. And it says the reverse High Priestess could also warn of deception, either from yourself or others, particularly a female figure. It encourages you to be more discerning about who you trust and be aware of hidden agendas or manipulative behavior. If you're struggling with emotional or psychological issues, it might be beneficial to seek external support like therapy or self-help resources. Maybe you like listening to pick cards or just like journaling, working with your guides, because we did see angels there. It says, by embracing vulnerability and honesty, you can foster deeper connections and make more authentic decisions. The reverse High Priestess, though challenging, offers an opportunity for personal growth and overcoming obstacles by confronting the inner self. By examining reoccurring sign symbols, you can gain deeper insights into your situation and access inner wisdom, which we did see come out for you. So that's interesting. Very interesting. Sorry, that was weird. All right. Leo's last messages. Oh, that came out quick. Chills. This deck only does it upright, but it's in the reverse. It came out in the reverse. Maybe there's something like a warm-up time after a time of something being very chilly, maybe. Yeah, because maybe somebody who's very defensive or closed off. You can see she's kind of like really mean, or like giving everyone like she doesn't think the best of anyone. But the fact that it's reversed makes me think that you might be changing your perspective or something about this. Tell me more. Poinsettia. Okay, using your challenges as some kind of growth. Cast the shadows, scream silence at them, dear witch. What lurks inside transforms into the most beautiful of beauty. Okay, let's see. Beauty and darkness, transformation, shadow work. A shadow realm. Okay, that's maybe the Gandalf thing. Often mistaken for flowers, poinsettias are shrubs native to Mexico. Didn't we say something about Mexico? Despite growing all year long, you'll be hard-pressed to find one much past New Year's. They have become a symbol of beauty in the cold, wintry months. The bright red leaves against the equally brilliant backdrop of green makes them an easy choice to weave into Yule decor, but the vibrant crimson you see during Christmas is not their natural color. Poinsettias must remain in complete darkness for at least 12 hours a day over 5 days, a process called photoperiodism. There is an important lesson here. Poinsettias show us the way to finding beauty in dark spaces. It's kind of giving, what's that guy? from the Harry Potter. No, he wasn't Gandalf. Dumbledore, when he said like, if only one remembers to turn on the light. You have pulled poinsettia because your hardships, mistakes, and shortcomings are your beauty in the darkness. You may feel called to hide them for a time where they slowly morph into something new. When they are finally free to come to light, you find your mistakes are stunning representations of the strength and determination to succeed despite your past. But these parts of you cannot come to light without your help. They must be recovered if they are ever to be admired in the light. This process is called shadow work, and when you are brave enough to enter the darkness, you return wholly transformed. You are being guided to seek out your hidden parts. You may even think others judge you for the things you've done. This is a natural feeling to have, but know this, those parts have made you who you are. And I remember hearing this quote that was saying, like, most of the time, like, people are so focused on their own lives that they quickly forget. Or they just, like, so much happens, They give you character where others are hollow, and they've taught you lessons that have contributed to your growth. There is still so much to learn from these parts. That's nice. This could be about self-worth, self-value, self-love, but I'm going to end it there. I think that could be guiding you or like centering you on the way to wisdom. And there's something about maybe your ancestors or family members. You could have 4 spirits around you that are guiding you at this time as well. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like, subscribe. Yeah, so anything that was like taking away your self-worth or your self-love is definitely kind of being eliminated, because I'm seeing the 21 here with the insects reversed. In the what we were saying you're overcoming. So please hit like, subscribe. If you need a personal, you can get one through the Buy Me a Coffee link. We'll leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.